We actually had a little warning. This is all for fun. Don't get offended if we laugh.
Be offended.
No, don't get offended.
Oh no, two people who exist virtually made me sad in real life. Kind of weak mindset is that? Be offended. You deserve to cry. In fact, if you cry, I'm going to lock you in the government cheese dungeons.
Government cheese dungeons?
Oh, do you not know about the government cheese caves?
I vaguely know about the government cheese caves. I had to take a moment to remember there are in fact government cheese caves. Yeah,
there are in fact government cheese caves. And what's funniest is the fact that, do you remember back in like the 90s and early 2000s, there were the got milk things that weren't paid for by small corporations like that produce cheese. They were just commercials paid for by someone. There is a correlation between drink milk and having a load of government cave cheese. The feds literally The feds literally created the got milk trend to get you to have more.
I hated it as a kid. I hated it as a teenager, but I liked it when I got older.
Those cheese caves running on the FIFO. Those cheese caves exist because they had too much dairy milk, and they were like, what's better than just throwing out a bunch of milk? We're gonna turn it into cheese so it has a better shelf life. But there was also that period in the 90s where one of the feds tried to run a test batch in front of people, and they're like, hey, how do you feel if we just dumped a bunch of cheese into the ocean? Just a thought. And everyone was like, no, don't dump cheese into the ocean. What's wrong with you? And they're like, all right. Sorry, my bad. I was just saying. And then they put out Got Milk. Legitimately, that is actually kind of the timeline for it. This is not a conspiracy theory. This is a conspiracy. It is confirmed and documented.
Of course, some dip did that. Yes, sea salt cheese.
Imagine just like sailing on a cruise and all of a sudden, you know how there's like the garbage island that just floats around? You get to the cheese island and just sail through the cheese island. There are emails from Pizza Hut to a government-created company that was in charge of legitimately convincing people that cheese is good and you should eat more of it, in which they were like, hey, we're really excited for the opportunity, and he signed it as the Cheese Lord at the bottom of the email.
Cheese Lord!
And there was like some other woman who was like the cheese lady as well. And hey, remember when Domino's rebranded because they were like, yo, we suck, please try our new pizza?
No, actually,
they were losing money for years over years, and all of a sudden they reinvented their entire brand. They got about, I can't remember the exact number, it was somewhere between like 12 to 15 million dollars from the government to reinvent their pizza to put more cheese and stuff on it. So you as a taxpayer effectively subsidizes the rebranding of Domino's Pizza.
I don't know how I feel about that.
In addition to the government cheese caves, there are pipelines and systems drawing in HVAC and energy to continually chill the cheese that you are also paying for as part of your tax.
Do I get any of the cheese?
If you get government cheese,
you're gonna end up eating a steady diet of government cheese and living in a van down by the river.
Is it good?
No, it's government cheese.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's in fact
I can't imagine anything food related coming from the government would be good.
It is literally like somewhere between 1.5 and 2 billion with a B pounds of cheese.
That is too much cheese.
2 billion pounds of cheese.
Pounds.
Not ounces. Pounds. It's down below 1.5. Wow. They actually managed to make a dent in it. So yeah, if you really want to fall down the rabbit hole, it is a wild story.
No.
And it has to do with prohibition.
Hold on.